Good morning, good evening, good day, wherever you are, salutations. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing. I'm doing amazing. I'm doing fucking fabulous. So, I've been having an interesting week. Excuse my goat in the background. But I've been having an interesting week, or you call it a couple months. And, how do I put it? Like, when it comes to the different things that you go through in life, there's different strategies that you use to help you out. One could say it's been, some people, I'm not gonna lie, some people be ready to just, I don't know, start offing people with the shit. So it's been interesting. So I'm not about to make this like a bitch fest, but I'm just gonna give you a little update of what I got going on. And I'm gonna give you kind of like what I do to solve those problems. So my truck has been hit 5 times in the past 3 months. Tire has fell off on the highway, and the AC just went out, and I just tried to fix that. Had 5 chickens, now I'm down to 1 chicken, because my dogs kept eating them, and I have a rooster. And then we lost a goat. I don't know why the goat died. Still figuring that out. Or it's nothing to figure out. The goat just died. And you're probably wondering, and like the market's been really manipulative, so that's been really fun. And you're probably wondering, like, damn, why does this motherfucker got a grin? And the thing about it is I got a grin because I'm still happy and I understand how the shit works. And I'm telling you this because I want, in case you are a person who's like, damn, how does this shit work? Because it feels like shit's fucked up everywhere you turn around. And the way it works is this. God still has you. Like, you'd be amazed at the shit that you'd be like, damn, I thought I was gonna be dead. Like, shit, I've been shot. You feel me? And I'm cool. But one of the things that I do is, like, it's important, although shit's going wrong, and it's not like, oh, I'm not gonna die or nothing like that. But it's important that you actually take the time to have a strategy of what you're gonna do and to get out of those situations when you've done all you can do. And don't get me wrong, I'm not on here asking you for money or nothing like that, But my point is it'd be just sometimes you play all your cards that you can, and then you just have to sit back and be like, all right, well, I'm gonna just trust God. But in the meantime, because it seems like trusting God can feel like forever, I feel like I might just be the only one that'll be real. But what I do is I choose to stay in a positive mindset. And a lot of people, they'd be like, man, Carlos, he's always dreaming. He should come to reality. And that's the thing. My shit works for me. So I don't know if your shit works for you being all real and angry, but my shit works for me. So what I begin to do is I be like, damn, you mean to tell me the fucking AC went out? I sure thank God that motherfucker start. You be like, what? Yeah, that's how I roll. I'm sure, oh man, I'm glad I got all the windows work. So in the event of a cold morning, I'm warm. And the heat work. What? Why are you still? Yes, I'm grateful like that. I just walked. You can't really see how far I walked, but I just walked a long ass way. And I'm like, damn, my knees work. What's connected to my knees is my toes, and those work too. I got 10 toes. I could tell you a couple people that ain't got 10 toes. Not that you would need that pinky toe, but it's just good to see that, damn, God's still on track. Regardless of whatever happens, especially like when when you trade, regardless of whatever happens, you know how to go back. You know how to get back. It's like you have the directions ingrained in your mind. And if you're not a trader, or if you're not I'm not gonna lie, being a trader makes you feel like, okay, it's not the end of the world. Go in the market, get some money back, and should be cool. But if you're not a trader, like I remember I was working at UPS, and this guy was telling me, he was like, yeah, understand this job is a resource, but God is your source. And what that means is when you're connected to the right one, you're connected to the right people. And I've learned just in my 29 years of living, all you need is a phone call. Like, I don't ask people for money. I'm like, I don't really want money. I want you to tell me how to navigate this storm, because that's more valuable. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm grateful I'm grateful my parents aren't my rescuers. Because I know some people, they dad and they mom just pay their phone bill. And, they shit don't miss a beat. And, I like the fact that I'm here having to figure it out. Now, I'm not getting on here saying shit's bad or nothing like that. I'm getting on here saying when I go through a storm, just like everybody else, I have a different tool and tactic that I use to get past that. Now, when it comes to this tool and tactic and stuff like that, because a lot of times you be like, I just want to tell it like it is. And you got to understand, you can't do that. You really can't do that. Because I don't know if you're a Bible thumper or a reader or whatever you want to call it, but in the beginning, God spoke, right? And as he spoke what was present into the future, like let there be, meaning I'm speaking this into existence. He's sending that energy out. He's sending that out. So when you say like, shit's bad, you're hopeless and shit like that, then you're sending that out. But when you start to speak positive, manifest, and have positive affirmations coming out your mouth, like as an example, I don't ask God for my rent payment or I don't have a rent anymore, my mortgage payment. I ask him to just pay the motherfucker off. What's the difference? What? I mean, you motherfuckers might want to be like extra prideful or, humble, so to speak, and be like, I'm not going to ask him to pay it off. Like his check's gonna bounce. But, I ask for bigger shit, so I'm not really asking for. I know my shit's never like down. My shit gets fixed in the week. I'm not trying to. I don't want to sound prideful, but I just take care of my business. But my point behind it is I don't spend my mental energy saying, "Oh God, I'm trusting that you fix my car." No, God, I'm ready for new cars. I don't want no bullshit. I want my shit nice. And that's what I want. I'm asking God, I'm waiting on God for a 16-passenger Sprinter van. Like, at least with Apple CarPlay. I don't really care about anything else. And I want it to be nice. And then I want maybe like a third row large SUV. And maybe a third vehicle. Something electric. Now, you'd be like, damn, bro, let's get the AC. No, fuck that shit. I move fast and God moves fast. That's how I operate. Grateful that I got it. If I have my vehicles for another 6 months without getting a new one, then that's fine too. But at the end of the day, like that's the shit that comes out of my mouth, and I tend to get decent results. Like when you understand your life can change with a phone call or a text message, it's just what paradigm do you want to be at? So, I'm here. My goal was to just be thankful for a couple other things. And this video, it's for me and it's for you. And if you don't like it, I don't give a fuck. But, shit, I just walked my property. I didn't walk the whole property, but I'm so fucking grateful that I have a property to walk. Even when I was living in my mama house, I was grateful that there was a park nearby that I could walk. I'm grateful my kids woke up. I'm grateful I don't know if you guys can see this, but like, this is some tall grass. It's pretty tall. You can't see my leg. I'm grateful I got grass to fucking cut. I'm so happy and grateful. I'm so grateful the sun is out. I have sunglasses, or you don't know, but, somebody broke my sunglasses, my orange ones, and I just liked them and I didn't go back to replace them, but I got these. I'm so fucking grateful I got eye protection. I'm so grateful I got shoes on my feet. I'm so grateful. And, like you just go through the motions and you just keep it going and you'd be amazed. You'd be like, damn, I feel good. I feel happy. Some people got more shit to brag about and some people don't got, more shit to brag about. But the shit that really matters, money can't buy. Money can't buy at all. I'm so fucking grateful for this property. I'm elated. I love being fucking home. Like, I have north wing, east wing, like, it's a big ass property. And, like, I'm getting it how I want it, and I can access all of it. And I like that. But, like, shit. If I ain't had no legs, I would be more grateful for legs than the property. I would be more grateful. I have a lake. I didn't even ask for a fucking lake. Technically, it's a pond. But, it's a lake to me. I'm so grateful to have a property. Even, I have a lake too. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Father, for the extra more you gave me. Fucking fingernails. I'm so happy and grateful I live in America. I'm so fucking grateful I was born in the 90s and I wasn't born in the 60s or the what, 1800s. Like, I'm so grateful I have a fucking lawnmower. My grandma hooked me out on a lawnmower. Thank you, Grandma. I really fucking appreciate it. Because it's a lot, like, you can't really tell how big the grass is. But, like, yeah, I'm not walking down, your average neighborhood. Like, I got fucking 4 neighborhoods in one. And I'm grateful. You know, like, some people say, like, it's like they get taken up to certain levels and then God brings them down and stuff like that, and they're not grateful for the aspect of being able to do it. But I'm fucking grateful. Shit. I don't know. Maybe just because I've had a lot and lost a lot and had a lot and lost a lot over and over and over, I just understand the cycle. But I'm grateful along the way. That's the biggest thing. Like I had a snake in my house, and everybody was like, man, I'd be so pissed because there was a video. I did the video on it. But I was just so fucking grateful God took the time to alert me of the snake during reasonable hours. Like, imagine if I would have woke up to go piss and it was 3 in the morning and I saw a long ass 6-foot snake that was trying to chase some shit. I would have died. And I just had to realize, damn, thank you, Father. And one thing that's really fascinating, and you can see it like with a visual on you can see it on a chart, but it works hand in hand with life. Some minutes, some days, some weeks, some years even may feel long. It may feel like shit ain't going the way it's supposed to go. It may be like, what the fuck? I don't know what to do. But it's just a downtrend. And what we call it in the market, we call it a pullback. Like, man, damn, shit seems so really fucked up and all that shit, and you just want to get your gun out and go pop, pop, pop to some paper targets. But when life pulls back, it's typically because it's about to make a huge, huge, huge takeoff move. And you have to really think about that shit. You have to really, like, understand, damn, I woke up this morning. And when you understand that you woke up this morning and God gave you the power to speak, God gave you the power to speak and use your actual mouth. Like life and death is in the power of the tongue. So you can literally cast you a spell, so to speak, of your whole day. I study languages. I don't know. I'm smart and I'm aspiring to be smart. To say I'm smart almost sounds like I'm being arrogant, but I just work on myself. I'm currently studying Spanish, Chinese, and German, and English. And, like your words they really matter. But when I say you cast a spell, so to speak, that means you're manifesting it, you're speaking it into existence, you're using your words to alter your paradigm. And you can be doing it intentionally or unintentionally. Think about it as God is a perfect being and he made us in his way, fearfully and wonderfully made. A lot of people don't really care to break down what that means, but I'll take a gander at it. Me taking a gander at it is this. I have a pistol. Let's say I have a pistol in my hand. I made my weapon so perfect, I don't give a fuck what you point at. Wherever you have your intended target with your mind, it'll hit. If you point it at the ground, you can't see my finger. If you point it at the ground, like this far, and you have a target to hit a person, it'll hit a person or a target. You feel me? Kind of like that. You'd be like, what? But then you would just understand, it's not a toy. And that's the thing, like, God gave us the most powerfulest thing ever, a tongue. A tongue. And what that means is you can literally paint your own picture. That means, like, you're a lot of people, you hear depressed people, they say, I'd be like, well, why'd you do this? I don't care no more. Okay, well, a lot of people don't really give a shit, just to be honest. But I look at it as we're managers of ourselves and we're managers of our body. Sometimes you might want to give up. Sometimes you might be sad, depressed, whatever. But you have to understand you're a manager. So it doesn't matter whether you care or not about what happens. But you're in charge and you'll be held responsible for what happens. So let's get caring out the way. But my point behind it is it's certain places you shouldn't go. It's certain lyrics. Like when you go to the club or you are hearing on the radio, it's your favorite song. But what are they saying? Are they saying you can't trust a man? Because if that's coming out your mouth, you casting a spell. You right. You can't trust a man. Every man that come around you is a dog. If you trust bitches ain't shit, then every bitch that comes around you is a dog. You're not getting women. You're getting bitches. And, if you say, like, how do I put it? Like, my home is paid the fuck off. It's paid off. I got over 50 properties while in my 20s. I have 10 Sprinter vans. I'm teaching people how to trade. I'm changing the world. I'm on a flight once a month because I don't want to be away from my family like that. I'm kind of like a baby. But I like that. I'm speaking it, but I'm with it, But yes, my shit is popping. I'm changing people's lives. I'm educating them. I'm actually, enjoying it. This is my smallest property that I have, by the way. This is my smallest one. And it's paid off, and all of my larger ones are paid off. In multiple cities, multiple countries. Like, I'm international in this bitch. That's what the fuck I be saying. But, like, you're responsible for what be coming out your mouth. So, don't just have bullshit coming out your mouth. Even if you singing a song. Even if, girl, I was just, bitch, you better not. Don't just be playing. And that's what I got for you. Yeah. Like, I'm so happy and grateful I got fucking trees. And look, they're dead. I don't know if you can see this dead tree or it looks dead. But I'm grateful I got a tree. Because guess what? There's somebody that ain't got no fucking tree. I got eyebrows. I'm so happy and grateful I have eyebrows. I thank you, Father. I have blood, clean, good blood going through my veins. My skin is beautiful. And you don't feel like, it sounds mundane. It sounds like some shit that you just be like, damn, why I gotta do all this? I feel stupid. But you're creating a chemical reaction in your body, technically in your brain. And I think it's dopamine or something like that, but you're just getting gratitude and it's making you feel better. And, sometimes making you feel better is what you need. It's not drugs, it's not alcohol. It's you needing to be responsible enough to control your mind. My AC in my truck don't work, but I sure thank you, Father, the AC in my house work and it gets cold. I thank you, Father, that I gotta wear a fucking jacket in my house because it's that cold. That's how cold my wife likes it. But as somebody with a hot house, I met a guy, a really, really nice guy. He had a tent. He had a whole bunch of land and he had a tent. And when it rained, he got wet. And I sure thank you, Father, I got a brand new roof. I thank you, Father, for the shit that I haven't even seen. I curse, by the way. Some of you guys pretend you don't curse. I don't really give a shit. But, like, I thank you. I have a dead tree that I have to take care of. I don't know if you can see. You can see that. And it's, like, really big. I thank you, Father. I have a responsibility to take care of this tree. And guess what? A means will come. I thank you, Father. Like, look. I'm told I'm not supposed to cut all this grass with my lawnmower. I got a 0 turn, but it's like, what the fuck else am I supposed to do? Because this shit's getting big. I thank you, Father, for a fucking tractor. And I mean, I'm not trying to be, I'm just hyped up and I curse. But I thank you for a tractor with all the shit that I need. I thank you for animals. I thank you that my home is protected. My kids are protected on my lands, plural, because there's more to come. I thank you, Father, that I have a beautiful, whatever the fuck this thing is, this trail thing. I thank you, it's beautiful and it's nice. My gate is doing what it needs to do, whether letting cows in and out, and I thank you, Father. Like, I got a crazy ass deal on I had 2 goats, 5 chickens, 1 rooster, and 2 dogs for $300. I mean, why I can't be grateful that I'm gonna get some free cows? And I don't even know if maybe I don't want cows. Maybe I want lambs and goats and shit. But I thank you, Father, for all the animals that are coming my way. I thank you for the manpower to handle these lands. I thank you for the wisdom to handle the land. I thank you for the experience of it. I thank you, Father, I got air in my lungs. I can breathe. I thank you, Father. I got dirty fingernails. You can't even see. I got dirt. I thank you, Father, for these dirty fingernails. Thank you, Father, for this one gray hair that everybody keep talking shit about. I see. You see this shirt? I thank you, Father, I got a shirt. And guess what? I thank you, Father, I got a washer and dryer. Thank you, Father, I got a garage. I thank you, Father. I heard a video with Oprah, and Oprah said something about having a bunch of trees, more than she can count. And I got some trees on this mug. Like, there's a lot of trees. Like, I got them. Wait, can you see? Where's the wood set? There's the building. Yeah, I got all them trees. I thank you, Father, for all them trees. It's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4. I lost count. Look, there's a tree cluster right here, so that might be 10. I thank you, Father, for trees. I thank you, Father, for the animals. It's fucking snakes. This is the whole ecosystem. I thank you. I guess this counts as a tree, right? I thank you, Father, for it. Sometimes it's an inconvenience, but I thank you to be inconvenience. Like, oh my goodness. Now, like, you might get teary, you might get, a little nervous or whatever, or have some emotional experiences, and that's fine. Because when you actually realize, like, how dare me be upset that the AC on the truck don't work? How dare me? That's it. You mean to tell me that wheel came off going 90 miles an hour and you was cool? You, like, I shit you not. It was traffic, rush hour, and I'm like, fuck. The mud came off, and then it's like traffic opened up, and it was like, I got over to my destination. Like, I was on the far left lane, and on like a 4-lane highway, and what was it? I went over like 4 lanes, and shit just opened up. I wasn't going 90, I was going fast though. But my point behind it is I couldn't, there's a possibility I just wouldn't have been here. And you ride past people like, really? Their dumbass shouldn't have crashed all the time. I do. But, it's like I'm here for a greater purpose. God's keeping me. And when you understand God's keeping you from the wrecks, the stray bullets, the witches, the poisons, and all those different things, you'd be like, huh, you really think a car gonna really fuck me up? You think, what else did I say? Chicken and the dogs and all that shit? Goats? No. Why would it? It's just meant to lie. They say, what? The enemy comes to steal, kill, and destroy, right? So how I kind of picture it is this. What's the worst thing that can happen? Like, because the goat, I'm not going to lie. And not the goat, the chicken. I'm not going to lie. When the chicken died, I was like, fuck. Because, like, my dogs keep eating my chickens. I have 1 fucking chicken left. And, it kind of, if the chicken costs under $10, but the principle is I had 5 and now I have 1. It puts you in a scarce mentality. But to be grateful, damn, Father, you gave me 5 chickens. I'm still grateful I still got 1 chicken. And it's like I ain't even mad. I was mad. I was having a moment, and I'm not even mad. The goat, that kind of sucked because I only got 2 goats, and now I got 1 goat, and it's a guy. I mean, he's cool, but I was wanting some goat babies, and she just died. But I thank you, Father, for the experience of having 2 goats. Now I know I want more. I'm looking at my garden. I'm going to show y'all my garden. And it's like, people be like if grass, just like this. And then you fast forward it. I thank you, Father, for my banana tree. Thank you, Father, for my grapes. Thank you, Father, for, it's either a peach or a plum tree. I thank you, Father, for my strawberries, my lemons, my lima beans, my rosemary, my jasmine, my blueberries, my tomatoes, my tomatoes, my tomatoes, my tomatoes, my green onions, my peppers, and as you can see, it ain't shit growing in this bitch, except this one little thing, and I sure thank you, Father, for it. It's a motherfucker that ain't got no motherfucking pepper, and guess what? I am so grateful, and guess what? I feel better. And like I do this shit all the time. Like shit happens. That's life for you. But I sure wish that someone painted a better picture growing up versus just, oh yeah, my shit don't ever stink. I don't ever be wanting to just spaz the fuck out and shit like that. Great things happen to me all the time. No, that's not the case. I know more people that have much worse shit. Like my AC was out and I was looking at somebody. They helped me go fix the car and I saw they had a window out and the AC was out. And I was like, well, God, I sure thank you. Whew. Let me shut the fuck up. And that's the thing. We all just got to be grateful for where we at. Because God is, wow. Even if he stopped doing shit for you, like even if he stopped doing shit for me, I got to come on this property. And if I drop dead right now at 29, thank you, I'm happy. Even if I never got the property and I just lived in the house with my mom and dad and siblings, thank you. And the interesting thing that you start to notice is, I'm cool. Like, I'm trusting God, I'm grateful, and I'm talking to him and shit like that. You start to notice it don't never be as bad as it seems. That voice that be whispering in your mind, because think about it. What could the voice say about the AC? It's gonna be hot forever in that bitch. That motherfucker ain't gonna never get fixed. Like, I don't know what it whispers in your mind or anything like that. But whatever it whispers in your mind, it's a lie. It's totally a lie. And, if you look at it on a higher time frame, so to speak, like in the market, you have different time frames. 1 minute time frame all the way up to 1 hour, 1 day, 1 week. But if you look at a higher time frame, you realize, it's not going down, it's going up. It said that I was going to fail, but no, I knew I was going to win. Because even look at the calendar for next week. The calendar for next week says I have a $50,000 deal. You say shit like that, and you operate with stuff like that, you'd be amazed. One of my last things before I let you go is this: the difference between me having shit and the difference between a lot of other motherfuckers not having shit. It's just simply because I asked for it. I didn't know how. You don't ever really know how it's gonna work the fuck out. But when you see a bunch of people that don't have shit going for themselves, they seem like they're unhappy, and they ask for some shit that they ain't want. Ask for some shit that you want. That's all you gotta ask for. Ask God for it and sit back and wait. Don't ask him for no fucking job that you know you gonna hate in the next year. Ask him for an income that will pay you passively, that you will be able to enjoy life. Me, I thank you, Father. I now have an income that I can do from anywhere that I want. It involves me speaking, it involves me teaching and trading, and I have peace. I do it at my own schedule. I end up giving more time than required because I want to rather than need to. And I'm impacting people around the world. Don't ask for $20 an hour. Don't ask for $30 an hour, because I got a job at Metro and, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that. I got a job, well, there's a bunch everywhere. I got a job driving the bus. And the thing about it was everything that I asked for. Man, I tell you, I had a list and I got specific. I told God, I said, look, I want to make over $20 an hour. I don't want to have to think. I don't want it to be nothing like salesy or nothing like that. And I just want to coast. I want to have the opportunity to make more money. And I asked for like a low low vibrating job, but I just wanted pay. And I got every fucking thing that I asked for. And it's funny because there's people who won't dare ask to get paid to sit on their ass and look pretty and be happy and enjoying what you do. They won't ask for that. They won't ask for that at all. So I'ma ask for it, and all the shit that y'all don't ask for that's good, I'ma just take it because y'all ain't asking for it, so y'all don't need it. But if you got bad health, I'm so happy and grateful I got great health. My health is amazing. I'm grateful. We got these big ass bushes I gotta cut. It's got vines and shit. And I was gifted a machete, and I've been working that motherfucker, and my shoulder be feeling amazing. And you just be like, it'd be like, being a farmer, you get strong out here, because there's always some shit to do. But what you start to realize is that, I thank you, Father, I got a shoulder. Somebody's shoulder don't work. I thank you, Father, for my shoulder. But a little simple shit like that. But that's all I got. I really, truly hope you have an amazing, amazing rest of your day. See ya.